From the 18th to the 21st of April 2011, 29 winning journalists, bloggers, and photographers from the European Journalism Centre's international blogging and photography competitions, Think About It and Click About It, took part in a 4-day reporting trip to Portugal. Since the first launch of the Think series in 2009, various timely topics such as climate change and development have been debated. Following along with the second edition of Click, the 5th and final round of Think aimed to focus on issues related to water for a 3-month period leading up to World Water Day, which took place on the 22nd of March 2011. Portugal was the perfect destination for the winning group to travel to when it came to covering water-related issues. Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, is known for its history as being a water frontier, equipping itself with the Águas Livres aqueduct, which is not only a rare and complex aqueduct system, but is also a remarkable example of 18th century Portuguese water engineering. Channeling through the city centre, the network of aqueduct canals extends for nearly 58 kilometers. In order to receive and distribute the collected water through the aqueduct, the Mãe d'Água Amoreiras reservoir was built with a capacity of 5,500 cubic meters. Despite its historical efforts in securing water resources, Portugal still faces problems caused by climate change in recent decades. Some of these problems include rising air and sea temperatures, land erosion, shortened rainy seasons, and extreme droughts. Additionally, as urbanization grows, marine biodiversity continues to be negatively affected. Because of this, Portugal not only needs a better water treatment plan, but it must also aim to raise more awareness among its citizens in order to better address the challenges of climate change.
Basically, what we have noticed so far over the past decades is an increase of the dryness seasons. So, as you know, the Mediterranean is characterized by a long dry season, and basically two main features regarding water. What we've been noticing is that the dry season is getting longer, but also that the precipitation is getting concentrated over time. So extreme water-related events have been noticed to have increased over the past decades. And so basically we are dealing with this combination of droughts on one side and floods on the other one.
The thinkers and clickers gathered at the University of Lisbon to attend several informational sessions regarding the topics of water and climate change related issues. Tiago Capella Lourenço from the Foundation Faculty of Sciences at the university, Roy Cavaleiro Azevedo from the EC representation in Portugal, Telmo Carvalho from Euroocean, and Angela Morgado from WWF Mediterranean were the 4 key speakers at these sessions. The meetings aim to give an overview of the current situation with regards to water-related issues in Portugal prior to visiting the 3 EU-funded projects. The meetings also aim to feature speakers from different backgrounds in the areas of academia, independent research, non-profit organizations, and the EU institutions. Simtejo has built a wastewater treatment plant in Alcântara, a civil parish of Lisbon. This public sector company serves a population of about 1.5 million inhabitants in the region, and the Alcântara plant is the largest company currently undertaking advanced primary wastewater treatment.
Alcântara wastewater treatment plant is one of the 3 plants that serve Lisbon city. It was constructed in 1989, started up in 1989, December, with only primary treatment and disinfection. Some years ago, it was necessary to upgrade the plant to biological treatment. That's what we are now finishing. This plant is now working on biological treatment from October 2009, and we are now finishing the remains of the construction, namely the water control plant and so on. This is a plant that is designed to treat 6.6 cubic meters per second and to serve a population of around 750,000 inhabitants. Alcântara Wastewater Treatment Plant is the bigger plant that discharges in the Tagus River, and it's the one that discharges in the point nearest to the sea. So its role in upgrading the quality of the estuary that was really destroyed some years ago, it's very, very, very intense. And with the startup of the biological treatment 1.5 years ago, the quality of the river really improves. It is not the only plant that contributes to the goal of developing a very good river again, but since it's the bigger, its role is very important.
Buzzing with excitement and eager to learn more about water and climate change in the area, the thinkers and clickers boarded the bus where they were taken to the BioCintra project. Upon arrival, the group was greeted and introduced to the project by project manager Maria Inés Moreira, who explained the main targets of BioCintra, which were to achieve a 40% improvement in awareness levels and understanding of biodiversity and the main threats to biodiversity in the area. In order to raise awareness about biodiversity among the locals in Portugal, the BioCintra project is organized and run at the UNESCO-listed Montserrat Park in Sintra, a city that is situated on the western coast from Lisbon. The project aims to raise awareness of the natural values of the cultural landscape and improve understanding of key biodiversity issues by involving people in activities such as placing bird nests. The Life Biomares project is aimed at restoring and managing the biodiversity of the marine park in Setúbal, the third largest port city in Portugal. The project consists of several interdisciplinary tasks, which include everything from restoring the seagrass prairies that were destroyed by fisheries and tourism, to the mapping of the seabed along the park and the surrounding area. All of these efforts are being made to maintain a healthy balance in the ecosystem and to protect certain species that need intense care in order to survive under the changing environment.
This project was very important to preserve the biodiversity in this area, which is very, very big. This is a hotspot in terms of marine biodiversity, where we can find species that have their northern limit of distribution in this area, together with species that have their southern limit of distribution. So it's really diverse, this community here. And so it's also threatened given the proximity with this coastal area and these two major cities and human impact that used to be very strong here, especially in the summer, and the fishing activity as well. So it's really important that people can understand the benefits of protecting, even for the fisheries, because by protecting here we can increase the export of organisms to outside of the borders of this marine protected area and somehow help managing and increasing the fisheries economy as well. And also, of course, by protecting important habitats like the rocky reefs or the seagrasses that used to exist here, it's very important in terms of structuring the communities that can exist then.
The Seto estuary in Setúbal has resident inshore bottlenose dolphins, which have been one of Europe's longest studied dolphin populations since the early 1980s. Bottlenose dolphins are found in tropical oceans and other warm waters around the globe. They were once widely hunted for meat and oil, but today only limited dolphin fishing occurs. However, dolphins are threatened by commercial fishing for other species because they often become mortally entangled in nets and other fishing equipment. The Seto estuary is known for its population of bottlenose dolphins and has been declared a natural reserve. It is one of the 30 areas which are officially under protection in the country. Thinkers and clickers were able to walk away from the trip with a new perspective in terms of water and climate change. The Think 5 reporting trip to Portugal was the final prize in the series of Think About It competitions and served as the overall conclusion to the Think About It series.
This trip in 3 words, it was very interesting, it was fun, sometimes a bit wet.
It will be amazing, valuable and well organized.
Very inspiring, unexpected in terms of the content, and also one more thing, very, very educational.
Sustainability, and then sharing, in the sense of like sharing experiences and like backgrounds, these kind of things. I don't know if it's the right word in English. And third, I would say challenges.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing and great.
Networking, it was fun. It has been fun, and sharing the information, sharing about environment. So fun, networking, and sharing.
Fascination, relaxing, and insightful.
An experience of once in a lifetime.
Water fun and you.
It was interesting, it was nice, and it was tiring.
While it is sad to see Think come to an end, further developments are being made in terms of future projects. Stay tuned to find out more details.